Race is not the only race that Minnesotans will be voting on that can impact the future of our country. I feel like we can't say that enough. Of course, we got political reporter John Croman in the house with us to walk us through some of those other important races. Okay, so let's start with the U.S. House. Lots to talk about there.
Yeah, all 434 seats, or 35 seats are on the ballot, including the 8 in Minnesota. And in Minnesota, we have a couple that are tight, that are swing districts, CD3 in the West Metro and CD2 down in the Southern Metro. And so those are the races that we're really watching. And those could affect the balance of power, who actually gets in charge, who's left to be in charge of the U.S. House. And that there's a lot of hypotheticals right now, because you don't know which state, you don't know who's going to be president. So you don't know which party is going to be in control of the House and the Senate. There's like 50 seats available in the Senate, up for grabs in the Senate too. So in Minnesota, you've got in CD2, you got Angie Craig, who's running for a 4th term, but that is like the most competitive district. It's like it's the most purple district in the state, and she's running against Joe Tayrab. This is the 3rd election in a row where Angie's run against a U.S. Marine veteran.
Oh wow! Yeah, Talk about consistency.
That's right. It was Tyler Kistner the last 2 times. This time it's Joe Tayrab, who also has on his resume that he's a federal prosecutor. Angie, has been like really outspoken about the fact that she's reached across the aisle. She got bills signed by President Trump when he was president. That she's more of a moderate Democrat. She was one of the first Democrats to actually call for Joe Biden step aside and let somebody else run. So she's not. You can't really put her in the liberal camp. Although every time she runs for re-election, that's where they try to put her. So right now, the big hit against her from Tayrab is that she voted for some of the stimulus bills, like this, the Rescue America Act, and some of the bills that Republicans believe that government spending helped increase inflation. So that's a rap against her. She's basically saying she's more committed to abortion rights, reproductive rights, and that she doesn't really know where he is on that, because he's had conflicting statements in the past. So that's CD2.
Absolutely. And we have so many tight races, across the board, especially when we're talking about our neighbors over in Wisconsin as well. A big one. Tell me just a little bit about what people should be looking out for when we talk about what's happening in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, Tammy Baldwin, who is the incumbent Democratic senator, she's in a really tight race. And pretty much every race in Wisconsin is going to be tight now anyway, just because it's also a very purpley state. And she's in a race against a guy named Eric Hubdy, who's a businessman, and not a lot of political experience. Baldwin's been a senator for a while now, and she's just trying to get her story out there. A lot of the campaign appearances by Governor Walz and by Kamala Harris in Wisconsin have included Tammy Baldwin because they're trying to kind of boost her chances there and kind of hope that it's that the whole slate passes. But you can also have split ticket voters who might vote for Harris in the presidential race, but then turn around and vote for Hubdy in the Senate race. So that's why Wisconsin is a big question mark today.
Absolutely. There's so many things I would ask you about, John. Of course, I know that we'll have you all throughout the night, and of course, we will have more for you as the night goes on as well.
Nice to be here.
Thank you for coming.